All right, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Balsinger coming to you again with the Investor Boardroom. And I'm super excited to be coming to you today through video in our weekly newsletter. Now, I'm really excited today because we just landed a brand new investment opportunity. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about something that's a little bit different with this particular investment opportunity. Okay, so I've shared multiple times, we have a bit of a new direction for the business. I've also shared a little bit of concern with every single one of you, whether personally through a direct communication or through our newsletters or through social media, about concerns that I have in the multifamily market right now as a whole. And you've also probably heard me say that I think there are potentially some other good niches within real estate that will provide good risk-adjusted returns. So if you've been paying attention to all that, you may be sitting back thinking like, what's ironic then that these guys are now coming out with a brand new multifamily investment opportunity, right? So listen, here's the deal. I do still very firmly believe that the multifamily sector is a great place to be invested in over the medium to long term. I think that right now, where we are, increasing interest rates, inflation, conflict abroad, there's a lot of uncertainty. I think that there are still very good deals to be had within multifamily. I just think that the ratio of really good deals that you're going to see versus, for lack of a better term, total crap deals that are not going to go well, I think that ratio is going to become, it's going to fall out of balance, and there's going to be a lot more crap that is taking place. And the reason I feel that way is there's still a lot of competition in the space, and there's still a lot of people fighting for deals that don't seem to have the same concerns over where we are in the sector that I do. Now, I don't think that the world is ending, okay? Increasing interest rates may mean that cap rates decompress for a period of time, okay? Notice I said for a period of time. What happens typically with our economy? It has ups and downs, right? So what goes down eventually comes back up, and what goes up eventually comes back down before it turns around and goes up again. So what I think is really, really, really important for people that are out doing deals right now, and again, we look to be one of those groups that are out doing deals right now. There are good deals to be had, and the new deal that we have right now is one of them, okay? So the value add plan has got to be realistic. And so I see plans, I see deals, I see strategies, I see business plans from other operators where they are projecting just simply too high a rent growth, too high annual rent growth. They're projecting too low expense increases over the years while we're in this inflationary period, right? So being conservative with the business plan and with what we're going to be able to do from a just sheer NOI perspective during what could be a pretty ugly recession. Conservative, number one. Number two, I think it's imperative that deals are going to have strong cash flow during what could be a period of time where values decrease, okay? The reason that this cash flow winds up being so important is, let's say there is a recession. I think so many of us are expecting a recession to happen. Recession happens, and let's say it is a year longer than we expect. Okay, most recessions are pretty short. They tend to be between 10 to 12 months. But if the recession goes a year longer, then we may need to hold the property for an additional year to allow values to bounce back up, right? So if that is the case and we have good cash flow coming in, then it's not hurting anybody in the deal to wait for those values to rebound. Okay, so conservative underwriting, strong cash flow. Last but not least is good debt. Okay, so We want to be able to have debt that is going to line up well with our strategies, that isn't going to open us up to some sort of unnecessary risk with rates, with terms, with shortened time frames, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now, as we are out looking for these deals, we only have so much bandwidth. We only have so many eyeballs on the team. So over the past several weeks, what we've been doing, in addition to looking at and vetting and searching for new opportunities where we are going to be the primary operator, quarterbacking the deal from start to finish, we've been connecting with other well-established operators that are successful and that have a good track record to see if there may be an opportunity for us to team up with them on some of their deals. What would that look like? That would mean that that operator is going to quarterback the deal, and we are simply going to bring our investors or our friends. We're just going to bring them to the game. Okay. So we get some tickets to the game to allow our investors to invest and to participate in the deal while it is another operator's deal. Okay. And so now that we have 4+ years of experience and a ton of connections in the space, we've been able to create some really good strategic partnerships that will allow us, even when we don't have a deal that we really love, it might provide us the ability to still provide investment opportunities to you, our investors, that we do love. And this opportunity that we have right now, that we're raising capital for right now, fits that bill. This is a phenomenal deal in Nashville, Tennessee. The operator that has this deal has like 25,000 plus units that they manage, over $5 billion worth of real estate. I would really, if you have cash right now that you are looking to deploy, I would strongly encourage you to get on the webinar that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a webinar on this deal later this evening. Get on that webinar and take a look at this deal. I think that you'll be really pleasantly surprised. And even if you don't like it, it could help you to better understand what we're going to be looking to do moving forward, which is not only bringing you our deals where we are the operator, we found it, we're going to quarterback it, but also we'll be bringing a variety of different investment opportunities through you from other operators that all are successful, that all have a good track record, that we trust to be able to execute on the business plan for you, our investors. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.